Oh, thank God, finally. Okay, so this is Game of Skill. It's a game that I have been working on for, honestly, far too long at this point, but I am getting pretty excited because it's getting very close to release. Hi, my name is Dustin. I'm a solo developer attempting to make my very first game. Like I said, it's called Game of Skill. It's coming soon to iOS, Android, and Steam. Okay, quick note about Steam. The page for it is actually live right now. So if you're interested at all in Game of Skill, you can check out the link in the description. It'll take you over to that Steam page where you can wish list it. If you do, that'll help me out a ton. So I highly encourage you to do so. Okay, let's get back to it. So it's a 2D trick shot game, and it starts off very standard. You just have to get the ball into the cup. No big deal. But don't get too comfortable because things ramp up very quickly as we introduce new objectives and obstacles. Speaking of which, let's introduce you to a few of those crazy characters you're going to encounter over the course of your trick shot adventures. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. First up, we have the Super Bounce platform. It makes you bounce just a little bit higher, if you can imagine such a thing. Next, breakable walls. Real jerks, these guys. They like to get in your way, but it usually doesn't take much to smash them into little bits. Don't feel bad though. They magically come back every time you fail, just to taunt you, so they deserve it. Air blowers? Imagine a vacuum, but in reverse. They'll blow you all over the place, but learn to tame them, and they might just become your new best friend. Spiky blocks? Oh sure, they look lovable and cute, but unless you feel like getting stabbed, squished, or otherwise ripped apart, I highly recommend you avoid at all costs. Sometimes there are additional objectives you have to complete before you make it in the cup. Like these faulty platforms. Not sure who the electrician in this place is, but I don't think they are qualified to be operating these floating holographic cosmic blocks. No bother, that's where you come in. It's nothing a sturdy bonk can't fix. Same with these faulty electric gates. Just pass through them to get them humming good as new. I'm not sure why that works, but it does. I'm not even sure what purpose an electric gate even serves, but it's not important. Let's move along. And lastly, because we're not bound by the rules of the real world here, we can introduce some magical elements, like portals that teleport you a few inches. Very, very impressive technology here. Or gravity fields that flip everything on its head, or in any direction for that matter. If you're on mobile though, when you play these levels, don't just lock your screen rotation and turn your phone around. That's cheating, and no one likes a cheater. Okay, I know that these level pieces on their own aren't particularly interesting or intimidating for that matter, but it's the way that we start using them in combination with each other over the course of the 200 plus levels that I have planned that keep things fresh and exciting and very difficult. Just when you start to get comfortable with those mechanics though, I start to play with expectations even more. And I don't want to spoil too much, so you're just going to have to play the game to discover the rest. Why would I want to spend money on something that I can do at home for free? And you could set up all your pots and your pans and come up with fun little trick shots, but believe me, there are a lot of benefits to doing it in the digital world. You don't have to get up and chase those ping pong balls all across the room after the inevitable hundreds of misses for every trick shot. So give Game of Skill a shot. Now for something I'm a little bit excited about. Right now what I'm doing for Game of Skill is I am designing and building out all of the rest of the levels. I'm doing this live over on Twitch where you can come and watch me build up these levels, playtest them, and iterate on them. And if you get inspired with your own ideas, you can contribute those as well. I want your help shaping the game. If that sounds like fun, check out the link in the description to my Discord server. You can join that and it will give you all the information you need to get started. Look at these basic scribbles that I've made for myself for level concepts. Really doesn't need to be anything complex at all. It just needs to be enough to convey the idea. So a simple sketch on a piece of paper, take a picture of it, upload it on Discord, and we'll make that level happen. If you don't get inspired for any level design, or if that doesn't seem like your cup of tea, that's fine too. You can still join the stream, hang out with me, chat about whatever, but also you might get to check out the manager cam, which is the highlight of the stream for sure. So, just in case you're confused, if you have checked out my Steam page or if you watched the trailer, you might notice that things look just a little bit different in this version that I've been showing here. That's because since the beginning of this year, when I went full time on it, I've basically rewritten the entire game from the ground up, fixing a lot of issues that I've had behind the scenes, but also improving the visuals, making it more polished, and improving some usability and even sense of progression as well. I might do a deeper dive into all of those changes that I've made from the original version in the old trailer to what I've ended up with now. So if that's interesting, let me know in the comments below and I'll make a video focused on that. But I just wanted to call that out in case there was a little bit of confusion on why things might look so much different. I still have to go back and update Steam and the old trailer and do all of that work. I just haven't gotten to it yet. So that will be happening relatively soon, maybe at some point. So what can you expect going forward? Well, first off, I hate to say it, but please subscribe here to this channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of regular updates to progress from now until release, so you'll get to stay up to date on all of the fun developments, and of course it's going to help me out a ton. That said, I'm not a professional game developer or YouTuber, and yet here I am trying to do both. So things may be a bit bumpy or inconsistent here at the beginning. I'm definitely finding this part of the process to be the most challenging and intimidating so far, and it's definitely outside of my comfort zone, but I'll figure it out. And I know I said that I'm not a professional game developer, but interestingly enough, I do have a degree in video game development, but I earned that almost 20 years ago. I'm old, I know. Life took me in a different direction though, and I ended up in the corporate world, very exciting, and I never did anything with that degree. Now, earlier in this year, I had the opportunity and financial stability to be able to pursue this project full time, and big shout out to my wife who is single-handedly keeping this family alive now. But almost everything about game development has changed since I earned that degree. So it's really like learning all over again from scratch. It's been pretty overwhelming, but also incredibly fun and rewarding and motivating being able to finally work on my dream. And though I know Game of Skill is pretty simple at its core, I'm hoping it's just the start of many big things to come. Last thing I want to mention is if you've noticed the background music at all in the original Game of Skill trailer or even in my live streams, all of that music is music that I have a few friends that are making it for Game of Skill, and I'm also using it in all the videos and live streams and everything. So if you've been digging that music at all, I will put links to each of the artists in the description. You can check it out. That's the one thing I'm not making on my own because I have no musical talent at all, but these guys are great. So check them out. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for sticking around till the end of the video, and I hope you come and join me on my live streams for the level design parties. I can't wait to see what crazy and creative ideas everyone comes up with. And until the next one, I'll see y'all later. Bye!